Hi, Anita here. I just wanted to quickly do a video on how to colour in our DIY flares. So these flares are assembled without the clear mylar and are yours to make them your own and decorate. Please excuse, I have a 2-year-old playing with gelatos on the floor to keep him busy. So he's playing colours. So this is some of the designs that are in the DIY range. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I like to use to colour. You can use Copic markers, Delusions, Colour Shine, gelatos, watercolours, anything really. The only thing I would suggest is, because these are still a paper as such, they are a thick paper, but they don't like being drowned, so just be mindful of that. I like to dry mine in between layers. Thank you. I like to dry mine in between layers, just so I know it's so I get the colours prominent and not melded together, and it also keeps the paper from being too wet and distorts. Okay, so I'm going to start off, let's go with this Love Heart one. So I generally will do a few things, so I'm just going to put some gelato on my mat and grab a paintbrush and wet that up. And I'm just going to get my fingers dirty here and put a bit of colour on. So then I would get my heat gun, excuse the noise. And then maybe even a bit of that one. I just like adding different layers to it, a bit of interest. That one was a metallic one, so that'll dry with a little bit of sheen to it. Now I don't usually like to spray my mists, I splat them, so this one's going to be a bit all over the shop, which I don't mind. So these are really good for if you want to give your page a bit of mixed media element to it without being too scary if you're new to it. I'm colouring.
Good?
Yeah. I'm just cleaning up with a baby wipe here. I recommend using a spray mat or putting a something down to protect your work surface. And then I've got some teal Heidi Swap Colour Shines. These are really cool. I like that these have a ball bearing in them. Give it a good shake. And then do that.
I'd grab
some white Delusions. And break that green up with a bit of white. Okay, another cool thing to use on these are the Posca paint pens. So I'm going to, excuse my head if it's in this shot, but I'm just going to colour in. Yes, hello. Colour in.
What are you doing?
I'm colouring in. Just paint in one of those hearts with pink. Just got to give it 2 coats because of the green that I've put on it. I just want it to be as pink as I can make it. So that's a flare there, if you can see that. Sorry about the lighting. So I've just coloured in that. You could also colour in more if you wanted, or if you wanted to write a word on there, or any means make it your own. The only thing that I would recommend that is you make sure it's dry before you're sticking it into your album. A, to stop the moisture on the metal parts, and B, because you don't want it smeared all over your pretty album in a sleeve wet. So that's one example. I've got some other finished ones that I've done here. So these ones here I've used similar of the mist or gelatos, spluttering things. I've used some watercolours on that one there and that one. This one here I've actually used my Posca pen, my Copic markers and done sort of a rainbow pattern to it. So the possibilities are really endless. So if you can't find that embellishment that goes with your project, why not make your own? Also today is because if you go out and buy Scrapbook Creations, there's a lovely little feature on our DIY Flairs. Actually pretty much a half page, which is really exciting. So please note that these aren't the actual size, and that's the actual size there. They're just blown up for visual purposes. So yeah, very exciting. So any questions, pop them below. Happy to answer them. And have fun. And if you want to grab some of these to play with, I'll post a link down the bottom directing you to the Flutterby store. So thanks for watching.